2. Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready. In 3, 2, 1. Going live.
What's up, Jordy? Boy, Gracie, Ms. Vicky, what's up? Bird Dog Gnome, howdy. What's up, John? Doc, what's going on, buddy? Old School Fitness, Debbie, David Orr. Hello. Hello, hello. 78, nice. Same old. I hear you, Doc. Divorced Dead, James Bonner. Norm. Windy Pastures Homestead. Birdie, 58. Nickinator. Stacy. Randall. Sandy D, what's up? Van City, Van Life, let's go. What's up, Nez? It's me, Penny Miller. Gray Lemons. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. Tommy. Marco, what up? Okay, I'm getting ready to do this. Here we go.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.
What's up? Yes, Sandy, it is Chrome. Oop, yep, there it is. Yep, that's Chrome. We're buds. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let him lie to you either. That's right. The good old BVD days. Yeah, that's right. What's up, Phil? Guitar John's in the house. There's Linda, Lady Redskins. Oh, there's Renee. Almost missed you. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What we got going on already? Well, thank you. Yay! Thank you. That means we're on our way. I was just getting ready to say that we didn't hit it last week, so there's probably going to be heads. So I will draw your attention to the grifter button. That's right. There is a goal. It's a simple one. $10. $20 total. 10 of $2. If people just get me there, then on Thursday next week, there will be no ads on the live. I know it's just a little bit, but yeah, I'm doing it. I don't care. That's what we do here. And if you notice, I'm sure most of you do.
Yay!
Thank you. That I do put money back into my channel. I have things that I upgrade regularly. And I've been going outside and doing stuff. And I'm going to talk about that too. And so, yes, your donations are greatly appreciated. And that's the deal. So if we reach our goal, again, it's just $20 from everyone. Then on Thursdays, there will be no ads.
Yay!
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate it. You always support the channel. I do appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, so there'll be no ads. Now, we are going to talk about Sarasota Tim. But first, what's up, Squirrel Bait? I want to get some things out of the way first. We'll address the video that I made, and it got some people. What's up, Jason? It rubbed some people the wrong way. Pool Pulse, what's up? And it got a comment that got my attention. All right. So yeah, basically it was about how some people say I shouldn't be talking about Sarasota Tim. I said I was never going to do it, and I don't watch him, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm blind, and how can I fake being blind? And you can't go outside, and how they bitch because I'm here in my studio, and then they call it my mommy's basement, or over the garage, or whatever. And then they bitch because I'm in here. And then when I go outside, then they bitch because I'm outside, and they say oh, look, I know. Just because if someone held a freedom stick to your head, you couldn't edit a video if your life depended on it. So how can this guy who can barely see go outside, film, and then come home and edit? I know it's unfathomable because you're so deficient in things and you can't manage to do the basic, simple stuff. How can a guy, thank you, that claims to be visually impaired, how can he possibly do it? It's impossible. How can he do anything?
Yay!
Who's this? What's up, Peach? I know you love the little yays.
Yay!
What's up, Peach? Thank you, dear. Holy shit. Thank you. I know it costs a lot of money to make your hologram appear to be walking around outside. That's right. That's a good one.
Yay!
Thank you. Well, it looks like we definitely reached our goal. So next week there will be no ads. But yeah, it's funny because I go through a lot of stuff just to do that. I mean, if you look, I see what E4's up. New York Dan video said her name was very long, but he did it. He found Tim's plate. Yeah, I saw that. I was tipped off, actually. Yeah, trying to get egg money. But I mean, it's just funny that people question. I mean, and it doesn't bother me because it's funny because, I mean, and I only made that video for one reason. It was basically to poke the gullible, to poke the little simple-minded ones, right? Because it's like they yabber, and it's like, okay, you don't look blind, you don't act blind. Well, what do you look? And I never said I was totally blind. If you even look at my thing, if you're new to the channel, you're not a subscriber, my little thing says I'm blind, not totally, but legally.
Yay!
Thanks, Jordy. I do appreciate it. And I say I can see a little bit, but that doesn't matter. But the thing is when I go out and I'm out and about, one, it's in places that I know. Like when I'm walking around my neighborhood, you see me walking out off the sidewalk and I go out in the street. I go out in the street for a reason, because there's big ass oak trees that line the streets. And sometimes the roots get up there and they make the sidewalks all goofy and wacky. So I don't walk on the sidewalk because I know it's a pain in the ass. So, Legally BlindViews just doesn't have to say, exactly. It's not a good It's not a good name for a channel. So I go out in the street. I know where it's a big wide street. I know what's what. At the lake. At the lake, I go down there. It's a paved thing around the lake. It's wide open. There's not a lot of people there. In the summertime, when it's packed, I probably won't go down there because there'll be too many people around. So I won't be down there fucking around because I can't see half the people. I don't want to be filming people and have them walking around and all that. So I don't do that. You don't know that. Well, first of all, I can't go anywhere without a driver. So I'm there. Sometimes I'll set up the camera and I'll walk the path. And I'll either have my cane or I'll walk or have both. And I'll look and I'll go, okay. And then I'll walk back. I'll ditch the cane behind the camera so you can't see it. And then I'll walk back to where I was. I just walked the path. I know it's clear. There's no holes. There's no branches. There's no trees. And I can walk back towards the camera. I go through all that shit just to make a video. And then I got these morons that come, oh, how can you do that? How can a guy with no legs drive? It's impossible. Right? Because you, moron, you're fine. You can see, you have both your arms, both your legs, and you can barely keep the damn car between the lines, right? You can barely drive. So how can a guy with no legs drive? It's impossible. How can a guy with no arms play the guitar? I'm sitting here and I'm watching this guy play a guitar with his feet, but it's not possible. I'm seeing it with my own eyes, but it's not possible. I couldn't play a tune. Again, if you held a freedom stick to my head and told me, play a song or else, I couldn't do it. So how can a guy with no arms play the guitar? It's impossible. How can a blind guy walk around outside and make videos? How can he read the comments? It's impossible. It's impossible. He can't do it. He says he's not going to watch Sarasota Tim. He's not going to talk about him anymore. Why is he talking about Sarasota Tim? Well, here's the deal. So that Chipotle, Cowpote, whatever the fuck his name is, that clown, and he has multiple accounts. He keeps coming over here and I keep throwing him away and he keeps popping back up with a new account. So he's one of them pricks. Yeah, I'm doing this early. So I know you need content for your 3 viewers. So I'll do this early so you don't have to watch my whole thing. So he comes over and he starts running his mouth in a comment. Somebody else, oh yeah, BlindViews is triggered. Yeah, I'm triggered. I got a trigger for you. But so he starts running his mouth. So then Chipotle comes in here and yeah, that's because Carl made him mad. Now he's all pissed off. I just love it. Carl pissed him off. Oh, Carl pissed me off. Oh, so I just made an entire video about Carl. Oh, I was totally unaware. I didn't know that. And seeing how what my video was about, I had no idea that Carl said that I was faking being blind. I didn't know that Carl said I wasn't allowed to talk about Sarasota Tim. I didn't know Carl said that I'm in my mommy's basement and in my studio now I'm outside and I can't. I didn't know Carl said any of that stuff. I mean, I thought by now I would have heard something. Surely somebody would have said, hey, dude, Carl just said this shit about you, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't hear that. But his buddy, that's right, Carl's best friend, his buddy, Chipotle, came over here and said, Carl made BlindViews mad, so BlindViews made this video because of Carl. So who should I believe? That no one came over and said, hey, Carl's talking shit, or that Carl's best friend, the one he talks to on the phone every day, the one that is up his ass, that they're twins, who would I believe? I'm going to believe Carl's buddy, right? So apparently, even though I don't know, I made this video all because Carl was talking shit and made me mad, according to Carl's best friend. So, there you go. The gullible. How do I know things? How do I find out things? If I don't watch Tim, how do I know? Well, that's exactly how I know. All I got to do is sit back. Somebody will send me an email. I do have phone numbers of some folks, and somebody will send me a text, or somebody will send me a private message somewhere, and they'll say, hey, Sarasota Tim did this. New York Dan just found Tim's trailer. So-and-so and so-and-so. This and that and that and that. Go to this video titled this. Go to the 6 minute and 27 second mark if you don't want to watch the whole thing, and watch this. I get it all the time. But no one said that Carl was talking shit about me, so I didn't know he was. But apparently he was, and I made an entire video because Carl made me mad, according to Chipotle. That's right. The cigar chewing, tobacco spitting, best buddy of Carl. So if Carl's best buddy said he was talking shit about me, I guess I have to believe Carl's best friend. But I think it's funny because it doesn't upset me. I don't care. Whatever his problem is with me, I don't care. Because here's the deal. Him and all the other ones, all of them. The people that hate you, Sandy.
Yay!
The people that hate you, I think he will want to know something. The only thing I think Carl said was, thought you didn't watch Tim. Like I said, I don't know. I'm going by Carl's best friend, not by the YouTube universe, not by some chatter. No. Not by the rumor mill. This is by Carl's ace, cool, boom, number one. That's right. Chipotle, cow shit, whatever his name is. That dude. He's the one. I'm going to believe him because they are thick as thieves. You're drinking water. Good on you.
Yay!
Oh, Peach.
Yay!
But like I was getting ready to say, look, the ones that hate you watch you the most. Here's an example, okay? Now, for me, let's take it this way. I am probably Nomadic Fanatic's biggest supporter when it comes to views. I watch Nomadic Fanatic's videos from the very beginning through his little intro the whole way to the end. I watch the whole thing so I can come on and talk about it and report about it. I watch his entire videos. I'm sure the people that like him and follow him because they love him probably don't watch his whole video. They may, but I don't think they do. And here's an example. Here's why I think that. Now, the people who hate me, they watch my entire video. They probably watch every second of this live stream, and they probably scour the comments over there in the chat just to make sure. Well, yeah. Are you one of his fans? But the thing is like I'll make it say, here's an example. I'll make a video and it'll say, okay, Nomadic Fanatics painting his bus. And then I'll go on and I'll make a video and I'll talk. Tater did the bus and he painted it turquoise. And he used house paint. Okay? So then I'll get a comment. Somebody came and they'll tell me, hey, good video, BlindViews, but you know, Tater, he used house paint. You know he used house paint, right? But that's a good video. Oh, I appreciate the accolades and the attaboy and the pat on the back, but you didn't watch the video. Because I clearly said in the video, he used house paint. But you had to leave a comment saying, well, you know he used house paint, right? Not only did he paint his bus, BlindViews, but he used house paint. So that just proves that the people that like you or whatever or want to support you, they don't watch your videos. They read a title and they watch a couple minutes and they're like, fuck it. And they, good video, blah, 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 and they leave. But the haters, The haters, they want to listen to every word. They want to find out exactly what you're doing, how you're doing it. They look in the background and they, oh, look, he walked by 3 trees and a stop sign, and they see everything. They're the one. And sometimes they even watch 2 or 3 times just in case they miss something. So, if I want to make my little video and everybody, oh, you got an attitude. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you don't like my attitude. This is the good thing about YouTube. There is literally, and I'm not making this number up, millions of channels. So go watch one of them. But for you gullible little morons, come on over. Go make your little video. I know you need content. I know you need content for the 5 people that watch you. So there you go. And I got it out of the way early so you don't have to set through the rest of it. But you can if you want. You can if you want. But I just think it's funny that old Chipotle chewing on a cigar. Yeah, Carl made you mad. Oh, well, thanks, buddy. You just ratted your friend out. I didn't know Carl was saying anything about me. I didn't know Carl said a damn thing. But apparently, Carl's been running his mouth and made me so mad I had to go make an entire video. Thanks for letting me know there, Chipotle. You dub dipshit. Oh, go spit and drool some more tobacco all over yourself. Again, you started this shit. I don't know what the fuck your problem is with me, but have fun, buddy. Have fun. I don't care. My life isn't the greatest on the planet. I don't have a big mansion or fucking 19 cars or anything, but I have a pretty good life. I wake up in the morning. I'm fairly healthy. I'm pretty happy. I got a wife. I got kids, grandkids. I got shit to do. I got a new car. I am just fucking fine. And if you think a bunch of half-wits on YouTube are going to make me, lose sleep or I don't know, you're out of your mind. So you just go right ahead and have fun. Oh, my God, these people.
Yay!
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Oh, my. All right. Where are we at here? Don't worry, Carl will kiss up with you. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not dogging Carl. I don't, it doesn't bother me if that's what Carl said, but I didn't hear, like I said, I didn't hear Carl say anything, and no one came right. Did you hear? Did you hear? No one did none of that. So I don't know. And I'm not going to go scour through his videos because I really don't care that much. That's not the point. The point is that his buddy, old cow shit, came over here running, ratting old Carl out. I think it's fucking hilarious. Oh my. Charlie Grace, what's up? Look, it's the drama. That's what people love. That's what people love for sure, man. I mean, like I said, these folks, I got shit going on. It's funny. I lost my Camera Day Reporter ID. I need a new one. I have one somewhere. I'm like some kind of admiral or I forget. I haven't seen it in a while. I do have it around here somewhere. Like I said, I didn't hear him say anything. I just thought it was funny that his best buddy on YouTube came over here. Yeah, Carl made him mad. I just love it. Carl made him made this video. Oh, so Carl said that I'm a fake blind guy, that I shouldn't be out walking around. That's interesting. Anyway, again, like I said, I ain't saying Carl said it or he didn't say it. I'm not dogging Carl. I'm dogging Chipotle. All right. Anyway, so that's enough of that. I don't have to worry about these people because, again, I said it in the video. If you don't have to find a way to do something, right? So, if you're 6'2" and things are on the top shelf and you go, I got it. You don't have to worry about, why did they put a shelf up that high? You don't have to worry about that, right? So if you're 5'2", you have to figure out a way to get that shit off the top shelf. Well, you can't possibly do it. It's impossible. It is literally, look, you're here. Even with your arms up there, you can't reach it. You can't do it. It's physically impossible. There's no way. There's no way. You have to call someone, or you just have to sit here and hope an earthquake comes and knocks it off the shelf. There's just no way for you to do it. Because we live in the Stone Age. You can't even stack rocks up. No. See, that's how stupid people are. They don't realize that, well, if I can't hear, how am I going to know if somebody rings the doorbell? Oh, you mean you can put a little light on it that flashes? Because I can see, but I can't hear. So how will I hear the doorbell? Oh, a fucking light will flash. Gee, I never thought of that. Because you're a moron. And you think that nobody can do anything just because you're incapable of doing mundane, everyday fucking tasks. You think that if somebody has some kind of handicap or disability that they can't function at all. Well, he can't see, so he has to sit in the dark in a corner. How can he possibly walk? How can he get around? How does he know what a fork and a spoon look like? How can he do it? It's impossible. Unless you have to fucking find a way to do something, you don't know that there's a way. Just like I said, the 6'2" or 6'3" guy goes, and gets it. Somebody else goes, hey, I'll just get a step stool. And they pull it over and they go, dip, 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 and they grab it. Duh. Oh, it's impossible. No, dipshit. There's ways to do things. And if you need to do things, there's ways to do it. There's other people that are far smarter than me, and apparently you, that have figured things out and go, hey, this is what we can do.
Yay!
Thank you. This is what we can do to help blind people. We can give them a watch that the crystal flips up and they can put their fingers on it and go, it's 12 o'clock. We can give them a little reader that goes, that's a green tie. That's a blue shirt. Don't put them together. We can do all kinds of things. But no. Your little small brain goes, I can see, and I got both my hands, and I couldn't edit a video if I had to. So how can he do it? Yeah, that's the kind of people we're dealing with. And I think it's fucking hilarious. Oh, shit. All right. So let's get on with the Timothy stuff. All right, so we have the great, the wonderful, the all-knowing, the all-seeing Sarasota Tim. So first of all, Tim's fine. There's nothing wrong with Tim. There's nothing to worry about. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. You don't have to worry, folks. His artery's full of concrete. It's just a normal, everyday thing. Nothing to worry about.
The number I got of 1,575,000 on my calcium, he said, I've seen 6,000. That does not mean anything. And some of you have told me that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But when you do have something over 100 or 400 or whatever, he said that it is, you got some
Yeah, whatever. But so there you go. Doesn't mean anything. So there you go, folks. So here's my question. This is and I'm serious. I want to know. If these tests that you get sent to, and your insurance gets charged, and you may have a copay, you may not, your insurance may not even cover it, and you may have to pay for the whole thing. So your doctor says you got to go, your cholesterol's through the fucking roof, you got to go get this test. So you go get the test, you come back and they go, that doesn't mean anything. Well, then what the fuck did you send me for a test for? If this number doesn't mean shit, if it can be 9 million or it can be 1 and it doesn't mean anything, why the fuck did you make me go to this place and go here and pay and file a claim on my insurance and everything else and then come back to you and have, well, it doesn't mean anything. Who cares? It doesn't mean anything. That's dumb. It's dumb. So either the doctors are full of shit or Tim's full of shit. Which one is it? And the other reason why I'm going through this is because I just went through this right before Tim did. I just went through it. My doctor sent me to it. Your cholesterol's high. You need to do this. You need to take statin. I don't want to take a statin. Well, you got to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Well, how do you know? How do you know that I'm ready to fucking drop dead any minute now? And then the other thing is here's the other thing that my doctor said was, and my wife was with me too when we went back after the test, and she was asking questions, and it was like, so, and she said, well, if you're not going to take a statin, will you take this pill? It's not a statin, it's something else. And I was like, well, and what does it do? And it controls your cholesterol. I said, but it's not a statin. She said, no. And I said, well, what exactly does it do? And then my wife said, does it make it better? She said, no, once you have it, you have it. That's what my doctor said. And it wasn't Tim went to his family doctor and went through the whole bullshit. When I went to my family doctor and she said, cholesterol, I said, let's go to a cardiologist and let them tell me all this bullshit. No offense, but let's go to the heart doctor. So when I went to the heart doctor said, go get this test. And even Ray said, you have to go get the one with the dye and this and that and that. And but anyway, I got this fucking CT scan, and then the numbers don't mean anything according to Tim and his doctor. And my doctor says, take this pill. It's not going to make it go away. If your number is 100, if your number is 1,000, if your number is 10,000, according to Tim, well, it doesn't matter what you do. Your number's 10,000. It can get worse, but it's not going to get any better, even if you take this pill. Uh-oh. Are you buffering or am I buffering? Mine's still good. Must be you, Doc. They'll reboot. But anyway, so my thing is so what's the deal? You know? Why does this, if this test gives you numbers that don't mean anything, one, why does the test even exist? Why do we have this big machine that we have to go pay however much the insurance is billed for, however much your copay is for? Why is this big machine in the hospital that they go stick you in to go and then give you a fucking printout and have your doctor say, your number's 9 bazillion, but it don't mean anything. So one, why is there a test? And two, if there is a test, and it means nothing, why do your doctors send you there? And I'm just telling you what Timmy said, that the numbers don't mean anything. And then again, because I just went through it, and I went through it with a cardiologist from the jump. I didn't go through my family doctor and then I went to the cardiologist from the jump. The other thing Timmy said was something about an EKG, and I don't know about this part either, but this is something my wife asked because I got an EKG when I went in too. And my wife said, does that let you know if you had a heart attack or if you're going to have a heart attack, or what does that do? And the lady said, no, not unless you're having one right now. This doesn't tell you. But Tim said an EMG, yeah. I got a couple of those. But Tim says that an EKG will let you know if you've had a heart attack ever. I don't know that. My cardiologist says, no, this EKG tells us what's going on now with the electrical impulses that are going through your heart, if it is proper at the moment. And unless you're having a heart attack right now, this isn't going to say if you're going to have one tomorrow. That's what I was told by my cardiologist. Again, I don't know. I'm not at the doctor. And this was a question that my wife asked. And I was there and I heard the answer. Yes, I may not be able to see very well, but I can hear. Now, the next thing that I find interesting about this vidya is Timmy's, shall we say, perspective on getting advice off social media. This is Rich coming from the king of Social Security.
He pretty much, dismissed all of the things that you hear about on social media, online, about statins and the pill you take to keep the muscles from, aching, and calcium test. I got an EKG today, and the only thing that shows, he said, was that I've never had a heart attack. Well, I didn't think I did. So
there's that part. So again, my doctor said, unless you're having one now, I don't know. But the thing I thought was funny was, oh yeah, all that stuff that you hear on social media about statins and this calcium test and everything, it's all bullshit. You got to listen to the doctor. You don't go to social media to get that advice. But yet, folks, that's just medical stuff. Don't listen to anything. I am going to tell you, you got to come get your retirement advice from good old Sarasota Tim right here on the YouTubes, because that is where you can get the best advice for your early retirement. Oh, and that you really don't need medical insurance either. But health is wealth, but you don't need medical insurance. So make sure you come to Sarasota Tim for all your retirement advice. But the doctor just blew all that social media stuff right out of the water. I find that shit to be hilarious. Tim gives out all the fucking greatest advice right here on social media. But his doctor just blew all that information from social media right out of the water. Oh my goodness. Funny shit, man. Funny shit. Let's see. Yeah, and that's the thing. You just don't know. You don't know who's saying who's telling you what. Is it half truths? Did the doctor say half the stuff and not the other half? Is Tim making some of the stuff up? Was his number really that high? I don't know. Don't listen to the guy on YouTube. Listen to your doctor. It's just funny shit. Main fan. I'm not here next Thursday. I had a heart attack. Bat roots. Thanks, plasma. That's right. A red solo cup. Yeah, that's the next thing. Tim's trying a new tactic, which I find very funny. Oh, let's see. Yes, an EKG say if you had a prior heart attack, it deletes damage. It detects damage left behind. How do I know? How do I know you're telling the truth? Are you a doctor? Are you a cardiologist? I can't believe you. Tim just told me. I have to believe Tim. I heard it on social media. I can't believe, unless my doctor tells me. My doctor told me something different. So when I was sitting in the doctor's office, I was told one thing. Why should I believe you sitting here in my mommy's basement? I'm just fucking with you. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just funny that you can go and hear all kinds of shit from all kinds of people, but and they say go to the doctor. So you go to the doctor and they send you to get some tests, and then you come back and they go, well, the test is useless. It doesn't really fucking mean anything. Well, then what the fuck did you send me there for? So why should I believe another word that comes out of your mouth? I had 2 cardiologists. The first one wanted to put a stent in me. Damn. Second one said all tests were great and my plumbing was clear. Tim talks out his ass. He does. I don't like the statins because they fucking kill me. Oh, the one, like I said, the one tore my stomach up and gave me horrible leg cramps. And then the other 2 that I took gave me bad leg cramps. Getting up in the middle of the night, couldn't sleep. That shit was horrible. I'm like, I'm not taking these fucking things. I'd rather die of a heart attack than be this miserable every fucking day. Just kill me now. I'm the king of the haters, according to some of my commenters. The king of the haters. Again, why in the fuck do you send me for a test that shouldn't be there, that is worthless? Why? Why? Who? If you're sending me, this is my thought, and this is serious now. This is totally my thought, and I don't care. I'm not going to piss somebody off, but this is the thought. If you're going to send me to a facility to get a scan that is totally fucking worthless, and then when you come back and you say, well, that doesn't mean anything, then you telling me to take these statins or I'm going to die is totally fucking worthless. Because if you're going to send me to get that scan so somebody gets paid from my insurance and my copay just because, and it's worthless, just so they can get money, then you're going to tell me to take this pill just so those people can get money too. So to me, if you're going to lie and give me bullshit tests to take, then you're going to give me bullshit drugs to take too. That's just the way I see it. Sorry. But you can't tell me, go take this test. It'll tell you right away. And then you come back and you, well, that doesn't mean anything. What the fuck did you send me for? Why? Because somebody needed paid and you made sure they got paid. Why do you want everybody on the planet on statins and high blood pressure medicine? Because somebody needs paid and your job is to make sure they get paid. Ta-da. You can't tell me to go take a worthless test and let me believe that you're going to give me a pill that's actually for real. I don't believe any of it. Once you fucking lie to me once, well then, boom. The rest of your shit that comes out of your pie hole is a lie too. So what's the difference? Explain to me that. Explain me why I should believe that this pill that they're waving in. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm done. I'm talking about the doctors. My back. I had a glitch in the matrix. Should be back though. All good now. Cool. And I'm not saying don't take statins. I'm not saying do take statins. I'm not. Again, it's just like everything else I do. I do what I do. Whatever you do, it doesn't affect me. I don't have to pay any of your bills. I don't have to pay your doctor bills. What's up, Pa Steve? I don't have to pay your doctor bills. I don't have to pay to bury you if you die. I don't have to pay your medical bills. I don't have to pay for your prescriptions. I don't have to pay for any of it. If you want to take a statin and you need to take a statin and your doctor says you need to take a statin and you take one, yay for you. If you got high blood pressure and you got to take one of them, yay for you. I take one of them. I won't take a statin because I tried and it was horrible and I will not take them again. Plain and simple. The Reverend Father was watching and got pissed. I know, right? They're like, shut it down. He's giving away all the secrets. Yeah, it's just silly. But that's just me. I can't fathom a doctor sending you to take a test. And then when you get the test done, you go back and they go, well, that doesn't mean it. It's dumb. What the fuck? But anyway, Timmy's new thing now is he's using the word solo for everything. Everything's solo. Let me show you. I forgot to keep it up. I got rid of it. But let me show you this real quick. Let me get back over here so you can see my mug. Let's see. History. Where are we at? There's Timbo. Timbo. There, I got the wrong thing up, but this will work. There we go. Solo, retiree living on Social Security. Solo, RV minimalist. Solo RV and solo. Everything's solo now. That's his new catchphrase. His new gotcha. Solo RV living in Sarasota, Florida. Solo RV living. Let's get some salmon and burn it to a crisp. Solo RV living. Morning chat dreams. Today's cardiologist. Solo RV living. Solo RV living. Solo retiree living on Social Security and a side hustle. Solo RV minimalist living at his finest. What a life. So many people. Oh, there it is. Solo living. Yep. That's his new thing. Oh, here we go. There he is. Morning chat. Solo RV living. So there's Timmy's new approach. That's his new gotcha. He's solo RV living. I think Timothy, he must have saw some of them young ladies doing the solo female RVer and them getting lots and lots of views.
Yay!
Thank you. Cheers from Chicago. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I've been watching him for a while. Love the content. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't know. He's solo. I just think it's fucking funny. This guy, he's something, man. Damn, he kicked him out of the condo. I don't know. He's solo. Circa 30s and I had pulmonary embolisms, late 40s, nearly died. Oaklawn. He better be careful advertising himself as solo. Pretty soon Johnny will show up at his door for a date. But truth be told, he isn't living in an RV nor traveling in it. Yeah, I know, right? Soloing. Oh my goodness, it's just funny. Minimalist, like the Kardashians are silicone minimalist.
Yay!
That was just for you, Paige. And you get to the ER, give you a bag of saline salt. Yeah, right. Well, oh, cool. A new one.
Yay!
Awesome. When I worked at the foundry, we had salt tablets all over the place because I was working around 2100 degree metal all day, and you'd sweat like crazy. Your hat and everything and your gloves would be all white from all the salt that you'd sweat out. And so we had salt tablets around. When you started getting a little bit woozy and feeling like shit, you go over and guzzle a whole shitload of water, but you'd take a salt tablet as well.
Bear with. Bear with.
All right, hang on. I got to do something here. Things went awry. So do bear with. Bear with. Oh, let's see. Let me grab this again. Bear with. I'm still here. Still here. Just got to do this again. Things went goofy. Things went goofy. We should be back to normal now. You beat man. What's up, man? Did I do that? No.
Yes. Someone Someone wants the bats. The bats. Yes, the bats. Everyone loves the bats. Oh my. But yes, we had salt out because, yeah, you're right. You need it.
And electrolytes. What's electrolytes? Well, isn't it potassium, magnesium, and sodium? Isn't salt sodium? Just stopped in to mess with you. Been too long. I hope you miss BVR. Well, pay up, people. No commercials.
Yay!
Thanks, PJ. I am doing well, actually. The wife and I are doing very well. I do appreciate that. I love you, girl. You're awesome. But yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm everything's pretty good. I have no complaints. Everything's running pretty smooth. And I'm enjoying going outside. Like I said, this is the best time for me because there's not a whole lot of people out, and the kids are still in school and everything. But when it gets to be really crazy, and now I know everybody's in the summertime if I go outside, he said he couldn't go out when people were around, and he's lying. He said he wasn't going to, and look, he's outside, and there's I know people are going to go nuts because that's how morons are. But yeah, it's just a lot easier now because, again, it's not real nice out, but it's nice enough to go out and about. People are still at work, and unless I go somewhere at noon and people are out walking and doing the things at their lunchtime, then I pretty much can go around and do whatever. But and that's why on the weekends I don't do too much outside either, because everybody's off, everybody's out, and especially now when as soon as it starts getting nice, everybody goes outside and does crazy stuff. Even the scooter scum is out riding around having fun. Motorcycles everywhere, which is cool. So that's how you know it's getting to be that time. But yeah, it's just, yeah, the pollen is low. It's just a good time. And no, not that it's going to be, I won't later, but later it's just going to be more difficult because there'll be more people out and about. More places will be crowded. So it's a little bit tougher for me to get around. But I can still get around. That's great. I love to walkabout videos and shopping with Mrs. BB or fun videos. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I had a dusting of green the other day on the car. Went outside. I was like, hey, we could jump in the car to go somewhere. I forget. But yeah, I looked out over through the windshield, looked at the hood. I was like, I kind of got down and squinted. I was like, it kind of looks green out there. Yeah. Yeah, I try to go outside. I don't know. Yeah, I get to sneezing and coughing and hacking and a runny nose, but I will say something. I don't want to jinx it, but I did not get sick this winter. I didn't get a cold. I didn't get nothing. I didn't even get a sinus infection or nothing. I had a little cloggy sinus, but nothing really bad. It only lasted a day or two. But yeah, pine tree pollen exploded on us. Yeah, it's seen it's going to be bad around here, but for now, not too bad yet. It's getting there though. I don't know. I watched a little bit, but real bad there, yeah. Yellow green, yeah. Well, the damn it jumped too soon. I was on for 6 months. Had to go on wiki for getting blood checks. So I believe Ray is correct that if Sarasota Tim was telling entire truth, they'd put him on some sort of blood thinner. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. like I said, I just know what my doctor said, my cardiologist, and she did tell me to take an aspirin, a low milligram, I think. I forget, 100 and some milligram, but yeah, nothing. But and make sure it's coated, and it was a big long thing for an aspirin. Remember back in the day, you took an aspirin, it was an aspirin. But yeah, anyway, yeah, she said I should take an aspirin. And then this pill that she subscribed, I forget the name of it now. I always forget the name of my pill. I can't remember what blood pressure pill I take. I just take it. I've been taking it forever. My car was covered in green too. Can't wash it until stupid rain stops. RV actions in April. What's up? Just in time. Just in time. We're doing old school stuff here. We're gonna do something I ain't did in a while. We're gonna do it. But yeah, I just think that it's quite amusing that the funniest thing to me was the part where he said about the doctor dismissed all the stuff that you hear on social media, and this is the guy who, listen to me, folks, retired 62 and don't get health care and you don't need health insurance and get yourself a side hustle and blah 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 blah, because he knows everything and he keeps pushing and he's still doing that shit. But yet the doctor told him, don't listen to everybody telling you bullshit on social media about your health. Funniest thing ever. And then I'll just talk about New York Dan. I mean, if you're going to drive by and say, hey, look, I found this thing, here's this truck and this trailer and this is where it is, and then leave, that's one thing. But if he's going to kind of creep around and stalk, that's pushing it a little bit. That's just my opinion. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm just telling you what I think, because I know if somebody was creeping around and I watched one of my fucking creepy haters or whatever, and I watched one of their videos and they were sitting out front of my house in their car, yeah, guess what? You'd find out just how blind I am. You'd find out if I wasn't truly a firefighter that worked very closely with the police or not. You'd find out real quick. And you'd also find out if I'm a good shot or not. That's all I got to say. So if anybody was creeping around, hey, look, it's different if you go, hey, I'm, like I said, you fucking do a drive-by, look, there's Sarasota Tim, but if you're going to be creeping around and no, or following him and going, hey, let me creep up on him at Walmart, or when he's going to Planet Fitness or something, or follow him around, that's a little bit weird. That's a little bit creepy, and I don't know. I can't, I can't give you an attaboy for that. Sorry, that's just a little bit too far. I mean, I wouldn't even do that to Tater. How did y'all manage without my check mark?
Do you see my little check mark?
See, she got one. It's right there. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even do that to Tater. I wouldn't be driving. Now, if it was like his compound and I drove by the road and his shit, but I wouldn't be driving, right by. Look, this is his truck. So you could actually reach out and touch it. But again, he's in a park, and if there's no gate, anybody can drive. It's just like, I will say it's this. It's no different than Tim. So if Tim has a hard on about it, it's no different than Tim driving up and down the streets of neighborhoods saying, hey, this 36, 14, 6, whatever, that 18, 12, or 37, 18, what? Tell me what the price of this house is. Oh, look, over there is 1462 North, whatever, South Street. Let me know what the address, how much this, it's no different. It's no different. So, if Dan just, if he just drove down the street, past somebody's living place, his house, then that's all he did. Again, like I said, now if he's going to follow him around and creep on the place, that's something different. But if he just drove down the street, He didn't have to climb a fence. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to run down a barricade. No, he just drove down the street and looked over and said, there it is. That's one. It's no different than Tim driving through random fucking neighborhoods, yelling out addresses and asking people to look up how much the house is. There's no difference. So I will say that. Sarasota did say in Laughlin that if you happen to be in Laughlin, just come up for a chat. Oh, yeah? You said that about Dan Creeping, but wouldn't you like to see Tim's reaction? Well, like I said, I mean, there's there's a fine line. Like I said, there's no difference from him driving down that street past somebody's house or living space that anybody can drive by. There's no difference in that than Tim driving through random neighborhoods doing the shit that he does. But like I said, if you're going to creep up on him and sneak up on him or anything like that, I mean, at least you could, shoot him an email and say, meet me at, at McDonald's and I'll buy you a coffee or something like that, But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just my opinion. Yeah, it's crazy. We all need to go stay at Tater's trailer RV park. I guess he didn't get it. Seriously, Tim's doing that? Yeah, he would drive up and down just random neighborhoods and just shout out addresses to his people and tell them to look it up on Zillow or wherever, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. Look it up and tell me the price. Yeah, his reaction would be priceless, I think. Try to take care of the kittens. Take care of the kittens. So y'all see. All right, take it easy, Doc. All right, yeah, we've been on here about. I do want to do this real quick because it's something I haven't done in a while, and I want to do it once again. It's been a while, and that is, let's play a little game. Let's just go through some old TV shows. What was the proper value on that campground? Does anyone know? No, I didn't look it up. I'm not that, and I wasn't that involved in it. Could you imagine if this show was on now? It would last 15 seconds until they took it off the air. Oh, man. Good shit, though. Good stuff. It was a good show. Edith. Meathead, that's right. Gloria, yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. Here's another one I used to watch all the time. Yeah, Archie was funny. Yeah, Edith. Archie. Come on, Archie. Yeah. Yeah, they be gone. Yeah, there's one left, I guess, from the 3. How many Mr. Ropers did we have? I know there was a couple. That's it. Come on, knock at our door. Yes, John Ritter was a funny guy. He was a funny guy. Joyce DeWitt. All right. Here's another one I used to watch a lot. I used to laugh my ass off. But then again, I did live in a mixed neighborhood. So this was one of those things I used to love to watch. Mr. Furley. Dynamite. That's right. And this was good times. This isn't moving on up. That was the Jeffersons was moving on up. This is good times. All right, let's see. Here we go. Oh, this was one of my. I really liked this show. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, that's right. The day I was on Roots. My name is Florida. Yeah. Yep, Rhoda. Yep. Rhoda Morgenstern. Hello, this is Carlton, your doorman. What spinoff? That was from. Oh, that was from. Oh shit. Mary Tyler Moore. Yeah. Yeah, Mary Tyler Moore had Rhoda and the one with the boss at the paper. They're both spinoffs. But yeah, I liked Ed Asner. Yeah, Lou. That's it. Thank you. But Lou Grant. Yep. But yeah, I thought Rhoda was funny, and I really like. This is Carlton, your doorman. Hello, Carlton. Yeah, this is Carlton, your doorman. I love that shit. Funny stuff. Anyway, all right. This is another good one I liked. I really like this show. Hello, Lori. One day at a time. Yeah, they did a remake of that shit and ruined it. I wanted to be Valerie Bertinelli. Good old Val. Yep. Eddie married Valerie. Yep. Mackenzie Phillips. Yep. Schneider. Good old Schneider. All right, here's another one. Ready? And you get pulled over. They have to be out in the open. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. Kiss my grits. Alice. That's right. Yep. Good old Alice. Kiss my grits. Mel, kiss my grits. Hello, yeah. Here's a show I used to watch, and then I rewatched it like last year and thought it was so dumb. I was like, why did I ever watch this show? I was like, this was a stupid show. But back in the days, it was funny when I was a kid. Nanu, yeah. Working Mindy, yeah. Brady Bunch and the Partridge Family, yeah. Yeah, I watched that shit too. Shazbot, yeah. All right, here's another show I thought was pretty funny back in the day. Yeah, I guess if you were stoned, it'd be funny now. It was funny back in the day. Like I said, when I was young, it was funny as hell. I remember laughing my ass off. But now, when I watched it recently, I was like, this is dumb. Yeah, what's happening? Raj and Rerun. I used to like that show. I used to trip on this show, man. I thought that shit was funny. Yeah, the little sister, she was she was funny. She was funny as shit. Yeah, ooh, I'm telling mama, ooh, you gonna get in trouble, Raj, ooh, Shirley. Yeah, Big Shirley. D, yeah, D. I used to love that show, man. Of course, everybody watched that shit. Everybody watched this shit. Ain't no problem, Tommy. Yeah, which one is that? All the girls like the Duke boys, and and all the guys were watching the Daisy Dukes. Yep, that's right. Both the man you was supposed to marry. Learn how to drive by watching the Duke boys. The coochie cutters. Jeez. They'd go and they'd jump over rivers and everything, and they'd hit the other side, the car would be all smashed up, and they'd drive away. It was perfect. That was the best thing about that show. All the cars they went through, but it was always perfect. This is another dude, man. I mean, so dry and weird, but I'll tell you, he was always fucking funny. Always a funny dude. Yep. Go Bob. Bob Newhart. All the shows he was in. Newhart, Bob Newhart. all the shows. The later one when he had the hotel with Larry, Darryl, and Daryl. But yeah, I always thought Bob was funny. He was a bit weird. He's a bit dry. Sense of humor is off, but yeah, I always liked the Bob Newhart stuff. Yeah, Real Deadpan Delivery. You got that? Yep. Ever hear his comedy specials? No, I never listened to any of his comedy specials. I don't think, anyway. I might have, but I don't remember. Yeah, they were. Yep. They were funny. I still remember. Like I said, I'm Larry. That's my brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl. Benny Hill, yeah. Here's another good one that I thought was pretty good. And there's another spinoff. And there he is right there in the middle. Fish! Yeah, Bob Newhart was brilliant. I think so too. Yeah, good old Barney Miller. But yeah, the spinoff was Fish. There's Fish in the middle. Yep. Yeah, I liked Barney Miller. I thought it was a funny show. Wojciechowicz. Yep, it's Barney Miller. Okay, on the far right was the lead gorilla in Planet of the Apes. Yeah, Fish had more death stories too. Yeah. Chinese guy's name. I can't remember their names. I remember Wojciechowicz, Barney Fish. Yeah, I can't remember, man. The 70s ties, yeah. That's the shit I used to have to wear in school. I went to Catholic school. I used to have to wear them big ass ties. A Vagoda, that's Fish. Yeah. A simpler life. You're right, Margie. You are right. Times were easier, weren't they? Just go do what you gotta do. Come home and watch some silly TV. And the damn internet came and ruined it all. All right, I got one more. One more to wrap this little thing up. It's a silly one. Another one that I used to laugh my ass off, and I tried to watch again and thought it was kind of dumb. Yep. Yeah, Hill Street Blues and St. Elsewhere. Yep. I rewatched them not too long ago. But yeah, Alf. Good old Alf. If you're missing a cat, yeah. Yep. It was good stuff. Yeah. Like I said, when I was younger, it was funny as hell. It was kind of dumb now, but it was still funny. I was saying, like I said, the same with Mark and Mindy. I was like, oh my God, that shit was so dumb. But I loved it back in the day. Oh, I could have went all day, man. I could have went all day. But yeah, Taxi's a good one. MASH, there's all kinds of, there's tons of them. But yeah, Hill Street Blues and St. Elsewhere, I watched them over the Sweet and Sour Sniffles, stuck in the house, doing a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, watched a whole lot of stuff like that over again. That's how I was like, oh my God, how did I watch this back in the day? Then we had our weird stuff like Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, and shit like that. But yeah, the Partridge Family and all that shit. Sanford and Son, and Mr. Ed. Oh yeah, Starsky and Hutch. The Torino, the Ford Torino, yeah, man. Mr. Ed. Yeah. I watched them a little bit, but I didn't watch them a whole lot. Gunsmoke Rifleman, all the westerns. Yeah, I didn't watch too many of them either. H.R. Puff and stuff, yeah. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, yep. Yeah, that was the crazy stuff, man. Yeah, good stuff. I don't remember that. I was born in 63. Dobie Gillis. I remember Dobie Gillis. Maynard. Oh, Francis the Mule. Yeah, I forgot about Francis the Mule. Beretta. Yeah, with the bird. 8 is enough. And Family. You're watching that now. Yeah, it's cool to watch some of that old stuff, man. Mr. Ed's buried. Oh, no shit. Land Lost. He had the sleek stacks. Lost in Space. My Favorite Martian. Remember that one? My Favorite Martian. My mom was in love with the Magnum guy. Knight Rider. Oh, yeah. Flipper. Tom Selleck. Friendly Giant. Dr. Quincy. What was, Ultraman. Oh, man. We had some weird shit we watched. Sid and Morty Croft. That's what it was. Sid and Morty Croft. That's right. Wasn't it? The Sigmund and the Sea Monsters and all that shit. Was Randy Jackson, yeah. Tom Selleck, loved it. Monsters, Adam Family. My favorite one. Yeah, I liked that too back in the day. Ding Dong School. I remember Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zooma, zoom. We're gonna zooma, 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 zoom. Come on, give it a try. Yeah, I remember that shit too, man. Damn. Barnaby Jones. Oh, yeah, Hazel. Yeah, I forgot about Hazel. Green Acres, yeah. Felix the Cat, world's greatest superhero. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Bugaboos in Lidsville, yep. Laverne and Shirley, Lenny and Squiggy. $6 Million Band, Bionic Woman, Brady Bunch. Extra School we watched. Two Aboard the Eighth Man. they had to be. Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. Drawn together. Yeah, that was some crazy shit too. There's a lot of weird shit now. Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days, yeah. Oh yeah, Chips, forgot about that. Alan Funt. Schoolhouse Rock, that's right. Oh damn, you're going way back. Ren 1010. Land of the Lost with the Slee Stacks, yeah. Quincy. Hazel Reese. Oh, really? Yep, Bewitched. Danger, Danger, Will Robinson. Greatest American Hero, Petticoat Junction. Yeah, Elizabeth was wacky as hell. Which, oh, yeah, Barnabas Collins, Dark Shadows. Ooh, Macmillan and Wife, there you go. Looks like the guy. Oh, really? That would freak me out. Incredible Heart, Dark Shadows. Who Shot JR? That's right, Dallas. Kojak. Price is Right. I was homesick at teen. Barker's Beauties. Yeah, there you go. Charlie's Angels. Yeah. The Rockford Files. Mr. Katea. Signed Epstein's Mudda. Ooh, 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 ooh. Up your hose. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Canadians had the littlest hobo and beachcombers. Barnabas Collins. Oh, Batman. Dennis the Menace. Oh, yeah. And we can't forget the. Oh, yeah, the Road Ironside. Can't forget the Beaver. Gee, Wally. Leave it to Beaver. Yeah, she's doing that no makeup stuff. I don't remember that one. Bernard. Oh yeah, Little House on the Prairie, Johnny Quest. Disney. Mannix, oh yeah. Tales from the Dark Side, yeah. Little House on the Prairie. The Waltons, Night John Boy. Twilight Zone, yeah. How about this here? Love American Style. Remember that one? That was an oldie but a goodie. I used to watch that shit. Oh, the Black Sheep Squadron, yeah. Fuck 'em, Dana. Outer Limits, Little Rascals, and Three Stooges. Oh yeah, Stooges. Brady Bunch, Marsha. Ed Sullivan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Bonanza. Little Rascal. Hillbilly when Halloween Pumpkin. Ortiz and White. Connie Quest. Oh, the Columbo. That's cool special Love Boat. Let me see. Rat Patrol. Yeah, there you go. McHale's Navy. That was another good one. Oh, yeah. I used to love that show too. Room 222. That was a good show. Oh, yeah. Life Goes On. Lost in Space. How many are singing the songs? A lot of them I'm humming in my head. You're right. A Laugh In was great too. Oh yeah, Don Kirshner, yep. Oh shit, my mother car, I remember that barely, but I know what you're talking about. Walked around his yard looking. I don't think I want to talk to you unless you got something for me. Yeah. Get that right. Gilligan's Island. Yeah, Laughing was good. That's it. The one on the two. The Bubbles. Columbo reboot. Oh, Carson, Speed Racer, Hogan's Heroes. There you go. Yeah, the Monkees. I know. That's why I'm here. Us old folks got to have something to watch besides these young hipsters, right? I entertain the old folks. Even though I'm blind and there's no way I could possibly be able to do it, it's impossible. I don't know how it's done. See what's going on here quick. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. There you go. Very interesting. Bandstand, I see. Green Acres, there you go. Meyer. Okay, boomer. Soul Train. I don't think so. I don't think he got his property out. No, last he said he did. There was another offer. Wagon Train. Emergency. That's it. Rampart. Squad 51. Yeah. Oh, Bosom Buddies. Oh, yeah, there you go. I can't keep up with all of this. Moving too fast. So I'll just read. Let's see. This was fun. Oh, sure, Vicinator. Yeah, Johnny loves Chachi. Charles in Charge. That reminded me of Charles in Charge for some reason. Adam 12. Yep. Ringer's Lactate. I remember that. Everything needed Ringer's Lactate. Ah, shit. Love American Style. One Adam 12. See the man. That's right. Oh. Fugitive, Emergency, Vernon Shirley, Flipper, Dragnet, Bonanza. I mean, the Untouchables. Alrighty. Okay. All right, gang. I think I've been on here long enough. We went through a whole bunch of stuff. We have fun. We reminisced. We talked about this. We talked about that. We got the haters all fired up. We got the naysayers all pissed off. We gave some people some content for the 4 people that watch them. Gave them something to chatter about. Made sure they come back and watch Blind View so they got something to talk about. We talked about Timmy and his doctor and his visits, and he's fine, and he's living his best life, even though he's not doing anything different than anybody else that's going to work and didn't retire. He's not doing anything special except going to Walmart every single day, going to McDonald's every single day. He's doing nothing fancy, nothing special. And we even reminisced, talked about some old TV shows and some stuff. Maybe I'll throw something together for next week as well. Something different, whether it be cartoons or toys or fashion or whatever from back in the day. And we can do some more reminiscing, you old farts. That's right. Okay, boomer. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. I want to thank my moderators. You guys are awesome. I thank you for all you do. I want to thank everybody who contributed tonight. Made sure we definitely reached our goal. We will not have any ads for sure next weekend on the live. I want to thank my members who contribute and support this shit show. I do appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for their kind comments about me being out and about and how they like what I'm doing out there. I'm trying. I like it. I like to show my creativity the best way I can. I don't like to just phone it in and wing it and do it just to do it, just on account of because. I prefer to give you something to watch. And I always say, it may not be the best, but you can be guaranteed that it is the best that I can do. I try not to give you just dumb bullshit, that's for sure.
You see that little check mark?
Yeah, we see it.
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic?
He just told you. He's the guy with the...
You see that little check mark?
Oh, and we can't get out of here without doing this one, too.
Timmy!
Sarasota who?
All right, gang. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And I thank you again for all your continued support of this crazy little shit show we call Blind Views. So, with all that being said, may all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meatloaf. Blind viewers are awesome. And I should know, because this is Blind Views. And yes, that's the way I see it.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.
Let me vent for a second.
The universe is in the house.
Them beats. Yo yo.
Hey, shouty.
Shouty.
It's your live stream. We gon' party cause it's your live stream. I try not to live too much in the future, girl.
Need I see more?
I got my mind on my YouTube on my mind.
Every day I'm buffering.
Every day I'm buffering.
My blind views.
Blind View says it's an iced coffee straight from the McDonald's.
Who let the trolls out? Who let the trolls out? Who?
I know you smell a bag.
Girl.
I see you. Try to catch me vlogging dirty. 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 Vlogging dirty.
What we do here is go back.
All right, gang. Thanks for hanging out. Do appreciate it. See you around on the YouTubes. Thanks again. You guys are awesome.